What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another account progression video. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty special one because as you can see here, we do have a Spider-Man selected, and yeah, the advancement has a nice little red dot next to it. So yes, we are going to be getting Spider-Man to Tier 3 today, so he's going to be my first Tier 3 character. I ended up getting very lucky for his books in the past few days, or the Titan records. Because I did have Corvus as my world boss or preferred world boss 3 days in a row. It was ridiculous. I went from taking about 2 months to get the 10 combat books for Captain America to getting the speed books I needed for Spider-Man here in like 3 days. So yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. Or I got them all in those 3 days basically, and not 3 days after the World Boss Ultimate stage opened. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at Spider-Man here before we tier 3 him. And yes, as you can see, we do still only have the Homecoming uniform. I am going to be buying his Infinity War uniform as soon as the next uniform sale goes up. But I was kind of excited to get Spider-Man to tier 3 here, so I'm going to be doing that before I get his newest uniform. So when I go ahead and show some gameplay of him, keep in mind that with this Homecoming uniform, he's going to be doing a lot less damage than with this Infinity War uniform. So as soon as I get the Infinity War uniform, I will be doing a updated video on Spider-Man here, kind of showing off a little more of his Tier 3 with the Infinity War uniform. But this one's going to focus on me just bringing him to Tier 3 and also just showing him off with this Homecoming uniform. So we do have just a basic Uru on him right now. I didn't really level up the Uru too much. We just have 3 and 4 star with a few 5-star mixed in there. Basically just some ignore defense, physical attack, and crit damage. Skills we have leveled up. His Ice Weight set, we don't have a fully awakened set, we just have them at 6 stars right now. We do have Overdrive. I like having an attack base set on him, boost up his damage a little bit. For his Obelisk, I will be probably switching this out a little bit later, but as for right now, we do have Immune to Guard Break, Dodge, and a just 100% proc. I'm still not sure how I want to go with Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure I just want to give him a damage proc, but he could also be very strong with a invincibility, of course, for PvP content. But normally I focus my characters on kind of like PvE because I just like the manually controlled areas. There are some, of course, PvP where you manually control, but for things like Alliance Conquest, you don't really get to control your characters, so I don't focus too much on that aspect of the game. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep, of course, Immune to Guard Break. I don't want him to get knocked out of any of his skills, but he does have a lot of iframes, so you don't necessarily need Immune to Guard Break. I just like having it on him as kind of a luxury, so I'm pretty sure I'll be putting a higher damage proc on him with Immune to Guard Break, and then I'll happen to see what other third set I can get. Either it'll be a throwaway or it could be something good. We just have his uniform at rare right now for this. But anyway, that's the stats there. Let's go ahead and check out the details here. So we do have max skill cooldown. We're getting close to max ignore defense. The crit rate and crit damage. Crit damage is quite low, but the crit rate is decent. I like to have that around 50% if possible. And of course his dodge is just really high just from his base dodge and his uniform. So we have that maxed out, and of course there's a little bit of dodge on our Obelisk as well, but I think that is, yeah, pretty much all extra. We have 19%, I believe, dodge on the Obelisk, so 13% of that is pretty much just extra. So that's his stats. Let's try to keep track here. I think it shows you the stat. Yeah, that does show the stat changes here. So as you can see, we do have everything that we need. So his physical attack is going to get about a 4,000, yeah, about 4,000 point boost. Energy attack doesn't matter. Physical and energy defense, they're getting pretty close to even overall when it's all said and done. His energy defense about 3,000, and then his physical 2, well, close to 3 as well, because that's 2,800 or 12,800. His HP is getting, it's getting a pretty nice boost actually. What is that, about 7, or pretty close to 7k there. That's nice. I like that. 6, 7, almost 8k. Anyway, what is his tier 3 here? So his tier 3 is going to be apply to enemies, decrease all defense. It's going to stun them for 4 seconds, paralyze them for 2 seconds, and web them for 2 seconds. Pretty sure those come at different intervals during the actual skill animation because it's quite a lengthy skill animation, but hopefully it'll be dealing out some good damage if I line it up with the damage proc. And for the buffs that he gets a little bit more ignore defense, so I will have capped ignore defense actually if I use the 6th skill here, or the ultimate skill. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this. Probably just like the ultimate skill. And then he's going to get a 25% increase to all attack. He's going to have a 60% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, and invincibility. So he's getting a really nice penetration effect there from this skill. It'll last for 6 seconds. The skill animates for pretty long. I'm not sure if it lasts the full 6 seconds, because that would be pretty long indeed. But I think you'll have a little bit of overlap to use this on some of his other skills. And then he has increased dodge rating. Wow, we definitely don't need that increased dodge rating. He's pretty much going to be maxed out on dodge, like with any build that you have with him, just because he's getting it from this uniform, and he's really high base dodge. So I'm not really sure why they decided to add that. Maybe if it was like guaranteed dodge for that 7 seconds there, at 50% guaranteed dodge, that would be pretty nice. But anyway, we also have ignore target's dodge rate, which is really nice, by 40%. Really good. Always love some ignore dodge. Definitely a premium there on pretty much any character. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be getting with the new ultimate skill here. So let's go ahead and stop talking and get him to tier 3. So yes, I would like to advance him. Oh, there we go. Got a nice little cutscene here. Swinging through the city. Very nice. All right. Spider-Man, Way of the Spider, tier 3. We got that nice little orange icon there with the 3 Roman numerals. Let's go ahead and share this with the Alliance. All right, awesome. So I can't wait to try him out. So let's go and close that up. Yep, the spectacular Spider-Man. Very, very nice. So first tier 3, I like it. Yeah, so I guess now all that's left is just to try him out a little bit and do a little bit of gameplay. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Alright, so here we are at Speed Extreme Alliance Battle. Just wanted to compare him real quick to the other Speed characters. So we have Quicksilver here, just showing you the final parts of the fight here, so you can kind of just compare the scores, because I know everyone's going to have differently built Speed characters. My Quicksilver had a 140 damage proc, and he scored about 306,000. So now we're going to compare Winter Soldier here, so you can kind of see where he stands in comparison to Quicksilver, and then later on to Spider-Man, of course. So we're ending here at about 380,000 for Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier has a 200% damage proc on him, and then here we just have Spider-Man with his Homecoming uniform, but only at tier 2, so we can kind of just see the jump in the score when he gets to tier 3. I just wanted to compare that. As you can see, it's quite low, but he was at least able to break 100,000. So we're at 114,000 for 100 damage proc. So yeah, he just had that 100% damage proc. Here we have him freshly tier 3'd, but as you can see, I'm just showing off the end of that, and that's because something exciting happens partway through here. So there's the third skill, or the 6th skill in action. Really nice animation. I love that skill. But what's this? CTP of energy. Oh, would you look at that? Don't mind if I do. Yes, I did do a few pulls on the box there, because I did want a custom gear or a CTP, and I got one on the 3rd pull. So I did 3 summons there for the CTP, and I got on the 3rd one, so I was quite happy about that. That was pretty much my limit too. I didn't really want to go over 3 times, so we got 180 damage proc CTP of energy, and boom, let's go ahead and hop back in here. And yeah, I'm not sure where the sound went, but anyway, now we're showing the last little bit here with the CTP on. So here we're showing off the 6th skill. And boom, as you can see, get some massive damage there with that CTP of energy. It's putting in some work, so definitely getting that damage proc on the 6th skill is quite nice with that CTP of energy. So I don't mind giving Spidey here a CTP. I mean, I did invest in getting his tier 3, so why not give him the best for a custom gear? And that's pretty much the only custom gears I have. I don't have anything too crazy to try to give him like a CTP of destruction or anything like that. But now we're jumping into World Boss Ultimate. We're going to be doing Corvus, stage 19 here, and yes, this was with the CTP on, so the only recorded video that I have where he just had the original obelisk on is just that first fight of the Extreme Alliance battle, and then also when he was tier 2. So as you can see, we're just whittling him down a little bit here. The damage is okay, even getting just the damage proc on the 5th skill. But then as soon as, of course, we get that 6th skill up and running, you're going to see some nice damage here. But we do get interrupted by his little cutscene thing here where he's got all those stupid purple circles. I hate those things, man. You get clipped by like one of those and it's literally instant death because it just like stun locks you into oblivion. Alright, here we go. So 6th skill, and yeah, where's that proc at? Come on, game. There it goes. Only got it partway through the skill, but still got me about 2 bars worth of damage there, even though it only procced like halfway through the skill, so that was really nice. So definitely enjoying this tier 3 Spider-Man, so quite happy I decided to wait on Captain America and go ahead and see what the next batch was going to be. And yeah, Spider-Man, definitely like him a lot more. I mean, Captain America probably has the stronger overall like tier 3 in terms of like buffs and what it adds to the character, but Spider-Man didn't need like a huge buff to become, you know, stronger, because he's already really strong in the game. He could do most of the game modes, he's really good in PvP, so his tier 3 didn't necessarily need a giant boost like Captain America's. But here we go, we could pop in another ultimate skill there, and boom, look at those bars melt. So that time we procced it more towards the beginning of the 6th skill, and we got like 3 or 4 bars off there, and this is stage 19 too, so Spidey's doing some nice damage here, so I'm really liking that. We just need to probably do like one more rotation here, and then we should be able to finish him off with just one more 6th skill. But still, got this really nice dodge right there, so as you can see, I can kind of just get in Corvus's face this entire time, except when he does that. He seemed to be hitting me quite nicely. I wasn't dodging too well there, but yeah, Spider-Man with all of his iframes is just going to pretty much be one of those characters you can kind of just like face roll with, just get right up in their face and keep spamming skills, unless of course you start doing the attacks with the purple indicators, because those can hit you. Like right here, I needed to get out of the way. But alright, we're lining up now for another 6th skill. Oh, no we're not, because yeah, we have the pinwheel attack, so I forgot I had to switch here. But yeah, as soon as we get back to Spider-Man, we will be using that 6th skill, and we will get the win. Here we go, now we're switching back. It goes into an iframe, and then boom, here we go, we're popping it. We got the damage proc, and yeah, he didn't stand a chance. So yeah, that's going to be tier 3 Spider-Man. Like I said, this is just him with his homecoming uniform. We did have him upgraded a little bit with that CTP of energy, but anyway, as soon as the uniforms go on sale again, I will be getting his Infinity War uniform, and then we'll try him out again with that uniform on. I guess we'll probably do maybe the same things, Extreme Alliance Battle and World Boss Ultimate Fight. I'll see how far off the Extreme Alliance Battle is when the uniforms go back on sale. And yeah, we just finished getting Corvus stage 20 unlocked. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.